Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back with another motherfucking Baddies Midwest episode recap. I honestly don't know what episode we're on. I know I skipped. I know I haven't done Baddies reviews or recaps in a while. It's been maybe like about 3 weeks. And honestly, these past two episodes have been shit, okay? They have not been, and honestly, from the beginning, they've been making some really good episodes, really, but these past two episodes have been dragged. So I was like, you know what, bitch? I'm just gonna skip these two episodes. I'm gonna touch on them a little bit, not too much, just because I thought those two episodes were very pointless, and I feel like all those episodes could have just been edited into one episode. But we all know Zeus. We all know Zeus is the kind of bitch that will drag a motherfucking will drag a season till like a year from now. This episode was definitely a lot more interesting than the other ones. It seemed like the other episodes were just left in cliffhangers and cliffhangers and cliffhangers. So let's get right to it, guys. So the episode starts off with a long ass 30-minute ass intro giving us the whole cast or whatever, and it's cool, okay, whatever. And then I'm not gonna lie, is it me or do you guys miss the intros when they were actually like moving around? Like now it's just pictures, and it seems like it's like a lot longer now. Like now that they're doing just pictures, it's a lot longer. And not only that, like the city, like the shots of the city or whatever, like before the episode starts, like that is even longer. Like that should only be like about 5-10 seconds. They be having the city around, like the city shots like for like a good like 30 seconds to a minute, and I'm like, girl, get on to the show. Come on, we know you're trying to like save as much as footage for the next episode. Whoever edits Baddies just needs to get fired. So the episode starts off with Big Lex and Ivory like arguing over the room and like who's gonna be in the room, who is not. And I just feel like, yeah, of course, like if I was Big Lex and my name is in the room, I'm gonna be like, yeah, bitch, this is my room. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh no, that's fine, you can have it. Like, no problem. Especially when like Big Lex already whooped Ivory's ass before. Like, there's no reason why Big Lex should be like, oh, that's fine, you can have the room. Like, even though you already whooped your ass and you have more respect than me. Like, there's none of they're gonna be like touching each other's stuff or stealing from each other. Like, I'm sure they would survive like a couple of days with being in the same room. But Ivory wanted to make it a big deal, of course. Start freaking wanting to fight Big Lex. But I just feel like it's a lot deeper than that at that point, because Big Lex did call Ivory out on the last episode talking about, well, you claim this is your city, like, do we got a problem? So I think that got Ivory fired up. So I definitely don't think it was over the room. I definitely think it was a lot deeper than that. And I just feel like since Ivory did get her ass beat last time they fought, I think like Ivory just kind of needed to get her lick back. Get your lick back. She flopped. She kind of got her like her little rain or whatever. She kind of got her little like, scratchings and everything. But I don't think on these fights that Ivory won. About it. Round one. So they fight in the bedroom. And I'm thinking on this round, Ivory definitely won, but Big Legs was still freaking putting her all in. She was still swinging. She was doing everything. The only thing Ivory did that made her look like she won was that she pinned her up against the wall, and then they both kind of like curved down, but they were just both punching each other. And Ivory ended up getting a black eye from that. So it's like, who really won this fight? I don't know. I want to say I want to say Ivory won because of the angles, but like but Big Legs did more damage. Even Ivory kind of kicked Big Legs when she was on the floor, and still no damage. Like Big Legs was like, "Oh, I'm so pretty, I'm so pretty." If I was Ivory and I was doing all that just to get a black eye and like 20 more knots on my face after I just got my ass beat again, like, I'd be pretty pissed too, I'm not gonna lie. Lexi had every right to claim that was her room and that she's not gonna get out of it, because if she did allow Ivory to keep the room for herself, it would have looked really pussy on Big Lex. So I'm really here for Big Lex. I think she is becoming my favorite of the newbies, at least. They go to the living room, and Big Lex and Ivory are going at it again, and they're just punching each other at this point. You don't really see a lot of hair pulling. It's also because they both are like in braids, so they're like hood fighting. These girls are like fighting like men at this point, and I like kind of fights like that, but like I want to see hair pulling. I want to see sneaking. I want to see scratching, biting. Like, I want to see all that. But this fight was actually really interesting. Like, this is probably like the first fight that was like hood that I was like, damn, bitch, like they was throwing down. Like Ivory had like the upper hand. I'm not saying she won. She did have the upper hand because it seems like Big Lex was kind of just being like jerked around, like, you know, she's like her body was just kind of just moving around a lot, you know. But it kind of did seem like Ivory was crying throughout the whole situation. She was like, like the hurts were hurting her, or she was just really just mad that she couldn't beat her. But it did seem like Ivory was mad. She was yelling, she was throwing tantrums, and I think she wanted to seem like tough. Like she was like she felt like being loud and obnoxious was gonna make people think that she was like tough and grr. But it really made her just seem weak. It made her seem like she was like she knows she was losing, that she was frustrated, that she was just like not having it her way. So she was throwing like a really childlike tantrum. Anna's annoying ass keeps like rooting for fucking Ivory, talking about beat her ass, Ivory, beat her ass, Ivory. Like, okay, I know she doesn't have any beef like that with Big Lex like that. Like, we've been seeing all season that she's been doing like little sneaks, little like smart remarks towards Big Ivory. Oh my god, Big Ivory to Big Lex. You know, we've been seeing that all season, that she's been throwing kind of shade at her. And at this point, I don't really see what Anna's issue is with Big Lex. It seems like at this point it's really like a jealousy type of thing. I think that she sees Lex like as like the new girl that's gonna get the attention, that has the hands. So Anna obviously has to have like a reason to hate on this girl, because it doesn't seem like they really had like any arguments or any fights or any real life beef. So I'm really confused as to why Anna's like rooting for Ivory. You know, she could just stay neutral like everyone else did. Basically, everyone else was kind of like crying, kind of be like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. But Anna specifically was like, get her, like, kind of like, bitch, I don't fuck with Big Lex, and I'm gonna show it. And I really don't see why. Okay, so then round 3, and I think at this point, Lex definitely did win this round for sure. There was punching, there was, you know, she was aiming, and she was, you know, actually connecting these punches. It seemed like Ivory was just kind of like just windmilling her way out, kind of just like, you know, and it's true. Big Lex said that all Ivory does which is kind of duck down and fight, and that's how you know like you really like don't know how to fight like that. Like, I just think Ivory just is a strong person, but she doesn't know how to fight. She doesn't know how to be like strategic. She's like not a heavy hitter like people make it seem, because she just doesn't know how to fight like that. Like, she was just kind of windmilling her way in. And I'm not gonna say anything because I be windmilling my ways into fights. Like, I can't fight for shit, so I just be like, I was watching the fight back again in slow motion, and yeah, it seemed like Ivory, I mean, it seemed like Big Let's hits were actually connecting, and they were like actually clicking on Ivory's cheek, and her cheek was like going in slow motion, like some damn like waves in the Atlantic Ocean. Shit was blobbing and everything. Like, it, like, I know them hits hurt. I also don't think that Big Lex is a heavy hitter either. I feel like there's different categories. I think there's like heavy hitters, and I think in the heavy hitter category would definitely be like Taseki, Krishan, Tinkerbella a little bit, you know. And then right under them would definitely be like oh, and Nunu would be like a heavy hitter. Like, I would consider Nunu a heavy hitter. Big Keva would be a heavy hitter. Like, those people would be like heavy hitters, you know. But like a good fighter would be right under them, and that would be like Ivory, Jayla, Big Legs, like you know what I'm saying? Like, that's, I feel like there's different categories, and Big Legs and Ivory both fit in that good fighter category. Round 4, they're squaring up again, and this time they're fighting again. And this time they're fighting again. And I still think that Ivory is winning this fight because she's the one who's throwing the most punches. And I feel like Ivory just had to put her weight on her. She kind of had to like getting on her, you know, so that Big Legs can fall onto the couch. So yeah, Big Legs falls into the couch. But like I said, Big Legs is still punching. She's still swinging. And I just wish, I feel like the only downfall from Lex is like, she's just like, when Ivory was kind of like trying to like tackle her into the couch, Big Legs was like walking back as well, like simultaneously. So like that kind of made her fall. I kind of wish Big Legs kind of like stood her ground and like strengthened her core so that she can like not get tackled down, if that makes sense. Definitely all Ivory was doing was using her weight to kind of trample over onto the couch, and they're continuously arguing. Ivory saying, you know what, I already had a black eye, like, it's no big deal, you didn't do this to me. Sis, that black eye turned into a severe injury. Like, don't try to downplay me. You know damn well you already had a black eye, and then you still have, and now you got another black eye on top of the black eye. She's like, sis, she's like, black eyes are not a big deal, like, whatever. And I'm like, sis, if someone gave me a black eye on top of a black eye, I would be pissed. There's no reason why she's trying to downplay it or gaslight it. Oh, I'm always getting black eyes. It's no big deal. Like, sis, you know you was pissed. You know you was crying after, you know, I mean, that's why you had to wear those glasses at the club. Like, it's a big deal. Where Diamond and Paula P whatever start fighting, and I'm like, wait, what happened? And low-key, like, nobody like cared. Everyone was like, oh well, back to the Big Lex and Ivory fight. I think this was the wrong timing. I think they definitely shouldn't have fought right there, because no one cared. Like, no one really was like, I guess everyone kind of reacted for a little bit, but everyone was kind of like, all right, well, back to this. I feel like Diamond low-key lost this fight, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, but I'm not gonna lie, Diamond's not really known for fighting. Like, I don't think she's really, I think she's really more known for her, like, smart mouth, her funniness, her goofiness, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna be like, like, you lost, bitch. Like, no, I think, like, okay, cool, we all know Paula P can throw hands, and she's in Chicago, she's in her city, so definitely Paula P definitely won both of those rounds between Diamond and Paula. But yeah, that fight shouldn't have happened at that moment, and they should have saved that for some other time or whatever. But y'all could have found in the club, I mean, in the bus or something. You know, that in that moment, it's just like, it was really irrelevant. And so then I don't know where they have Anna's dog there barking at everyone, like, trying to bite people's ankles and shit. And I'm like, bitch, why the fuck is that dog there? Like, y'all about to give that dog anxiety. Like, I already know Anna's broke ass don't be feeding it, so it's like, y'all already giving it stress, it's hungry, like, it's about to be shading all over that house. And guess who's gonna clean it up? Lemmy. I don't know why Anna's bringing that shaky ass chihuahua. Like, she should just left that at home. She's trying to be Scotty so bad with the dog. Like, I feel like Anna low-key is jealous of Scotty. Like, don't come for me, but I feel like so. Okay, Anna and Lex start arguing, and it seems like Anna is like, it seems like Big Lex is trying so hard to, like, not fight Anna, because Anna's like this, like, she has bones, she's like, I feel like Bex could just grab her by her hair and just throw her on the floor, and Anna would literally, like, have broken bones or some shit. So it's like, I feel like Big Lex is trying so hard to, like, pray, meditate, Hail Marys, you know what I'm saying, Ave Maria, like, all that. She knows she can mollywop Anna, and Anna just knows that she's not gonna get touched, so that's what she's using that as an advantage. That she's gonna talk freely, she's gonna talk her shit, and Anna's annoying for that. Like, I've never liked Anna. I've always known she was big bark and no bite. Yeah, she does get into her little fights, whatever. But it's like, sis, you know Big Lex can really whoop you. Why are you trying that big giant green giant for? Scary, you're stupid, shut up, you're a dumbass bitch. Like, no, I feel like definitely Big Lex, like, not fight her, but definitely should just smack her and just have security just separate them. Like, just give her a little mom smack, like, bitch, shut the fuck up, like, get your ass over here. I don't know, maybe I feel like Lex thinks that, like, if she did do that, then it was gonna look bad on her. And we already know how the fans are. The fans be on some, like, hating ass, like, oh my gosh, she hit Anna knowing she can't defend herself, like, Anna just got surgery, or, you know, like, no, sis. I feel like I feel like Big Lex was smarter than that. It's round 5. If I was on Baddies or Bad Boys or whatever the case may be, like, I don't think I would last, because fighting 5 rounds in one night, oh girl, I'd be exhausted. We're doing 1 or 2 rounds, and that's it. If I lose, I lose. If I win, if you want another round, I'll take it. But we're not having 5 rounds. That's crazy. Predicament. Ivory wants 1 more round, and that's when you know you feel like you got your ass beat, because if you won, you don't have the need to want to fight no more. You know what I'm saying? But if you feel like you lost, I feel like, yeah, you're gonna want to keep on fighting more until you feel satisfied enough, or until you're tired, until your arm is broken or something like that. And yeah, I feel like Ivory just felt embarrassed, so she wanted to fight again. And again, I feel like she lost again. Like, they were both kind of giving it their all, you know, putting their heart into this fight. Big Lex won this last round again, so she won, what, 3, 4 out of the rounds. So overall, Big Lex did win this fight again. I don't know why they keep trying to do this. Seeing the same people fight. Diamond versus Paula. Big Lex versus freaking Ivory. Jasmine versus freaking Summer. Like, we're getting bored. We're getting really bored, honest. Anna's like continuously cheering for Ivory, but I just know Anna's embarrassed. Like, damn girl, like never mind. I should probably just shut up already because Ivory's getting her ass beat. So yeah, at the end of this fight, Ivory just kind of like throws Big Lex into the couch, but that doesn't mean Ivory won. Like, it just, like, obviously, like I said, she's using her weight to like kind of like get on her or whatever. But you see like Lex still kind of like fighting her under, like she's still hitting her. So it's like I said, Ivory still won. I mean, oh my god, Big Lex still won. Don't care what you guys gotta say. Lex won. She's an athlete. She's a baddie. She's tall, and heck yeah, she's like the new like Ivory, I guess. Like, Ivory got her big heavy hitter name taken off. So then they move on from that, and then Natalie announces that she's not gonna be sending anyone home. And I just feel like hopefully the two girls that were on the block, Jasmine and Emma, they start doing stuff. They start fighting. They start confronting. They start being funny or something like that. Like, I feel like even with Emma, she's like, oh, well, like, no one fucks with me. No one talks to me. Talk. Speak to yourself. Make comments. Be rude. I don't know. But don't just continue being quiet even more because they don't fuck with you. Like, make them talk to you, make them confront you, make them all do that. So I don't really see Emma being here any much longer. And we need a replacement. We need a replacement ASAP. Scotty decides to give her chain to Jasmine over motherfucking Big Legs. And I'm like, huh? Like, I know the whole cast, the whole girls were confused. Because what the fuck did this bitch do? She was literally on the verge of getting sent home, and now she's getting a baddie chain over Lex, the one who just got into a fight and beat the big heavy hitter, the one who got the chain before everyone else on this season. Like, I was confused as hell. At this point, like I said, Natalie is just giving out motherfucking baddie chains like a damn cafeteria in a high school, giving out pizzas and shit. She's just giving it to anyone at this point, because why are you giving it to Jaden and Alexis? Why are you giving it to Ivory? And why are you giving it to Jasmine before Summer, before Lex, before anyone else on that cast? Lex definitely did deserve this chain, especially after all those 5 rounds, after she kept whipping Ivory on the last round. So then Jasmine has the audacity to be like, you know what, I appreciate it, but I kind of want to give my chain to Paula P. Oh, no. If I was Natalie, I'd be mad. I'd be sending her home right there and then. Because I get it, Jasmine. I get it. Like, I also do feel like Paula deserves the chain over you. I definitely agree with you on that. But sis, they gave it to you. Embrace it. Keep it. Like, it's yours. Like, why are you trying to give your chain to someone else? Like, that would have pissed me off. Like, I don't know why she did that. Because I'm not gonna... Paula does deserve that chain over her, for sure. But I don't know, y'all. Like, that was some weird shit. This is not the nice girls club. This isn't niceys or whatever. That freaking Big Lex, or I mean Summer, ran up on her and snatched her chain off, broke it, because she doesn't really deserve a real baddie's chain. Like, she ended up having to like mix it with her other chain and shit like that. So she technically doesn't have the baddie's chain, and I'm here for it. So Summer was definitely a real ass friend, even though that was kind of annoying, kind of dumb, kind of hater vibes, you know what I'm saying? Because again, we're getting the same old fight, same old bullshit, even though they kind of made up already. We're getting the same old freaking dumbass like scuttles and shit. So yeah, that was kind of interesting how that went down. I don't know if you guys noticed that when Summer ran up on Jasmine for the chain or whatever, you see Anna trying to like trying to jump in when Summer has like security really holding her back. But if you see again, if you play back in the beginning of that fight when Summer runs up on Jasmine, you see Anna right next to Summer, like, and not doing anything. But as soon as Summer has security on her, that's when Anna wants to like jump up and like make like a big scene. Like, that's what I'm saying. Anna is a big pussy. Like, she's only gonna do shit when she knows security is secured. Summer still keeps running up on people and still getting whooped. She needs to start saying shit. She needs to start like doing some lifting or some shit. I don't know, because that girl stays getting whooped. So then they end this whole scene or whatever. They get ready to go to the club. So then Slim and Rollie meet up. And this little meetup was very interesting. Slim like comes in and she's like, "Hey Rollie, like how's everything? You know, like," and Rollie's like, "Bitch, like I still hate you. Like, why are you trying to be cool? Like, we're not cool." And I don't know why Slim's still trying to be like, "Ha ha ha, that was hilarious. Like, we fought." Like, like, no, Slim, Rollie don't like your ass. Don't be joking around with her because Rollie just does not like your ass. So then Rollie says, so then they're arguing, and then Rollie is like, "You can come back, but you're gonna have to come back as my assistant." And Slim's like, "I'll take it." Like, damn, bitch, are you really that desperate to get on Baddies? Like, at this point, I think Slim is on the same train as Biggie in the humiliation character or whatever, because first you get like dragged like 6 million times by Rollie, and now you're agreeing to be her assistant. I just feel like Slim likes to be treated like shit. Like, I just know she likes being the lapdog. Like, cause she was even joking about it. She's like, "Yep, you whooped my ass 5 times." Like, it's okay. Oops, girl. Like, why are you okay with this? Like, honestly, like, I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would do. I don't know if I would agree to be the assistant. Honestly, maybe it's my pride or my what do you call that? My dignity. But if I was really desperate to get on Baddies, then I guess I would do that. I mean, I would probably just lie and be like, "Yeah, fine, I'll be your assistant." Like, bitch, what do you want me to do? Like, do you want me to wipe her ass when you fuck? Because Rollie can't, she can't turn back because she's still kind of big. So like, you want me to like wipe her ass, like spoon feed you when you're like lazy? Like, do you want me to put the condom on your man's dick when you're about to have sex? Like, if I was that desperate, okay, I can see why Slim said yes, but I don't know, guys. That's little desperate housewives right there. Slim is a little too excited for this. I don't know. I already know I've been skipping the club scenes. The club scenes are like 15 minutes long, exaggerate everything and everything. But then when I was skipping it, I seen Sydney Star's face, and I'm like, "Oh, it's about to get good." But yeah, it was just her kind of just popping up like fucking Michael Myers, like being their little stalker. And everyone's like laughing, like everyone's like, "Huh, she's back, she's not." And it wouldn't be a Baddies season without Sydney just popping up like a damn stalker. I feel like she should come back next season. Like, not as like a full-time cast member. I feel like she should just come back like a celebrity guest. Like, if they're gonna be bringing Slim back, I think they should bring back Sydney Star. Like, she was hilarious on Baddies Atlanta. Like, everyone was saying she was annoying, but I personally thought she was giving us like something to like be entertained with. So then, a side note. So I don't know who gave Slim I don't know who put the illusion in Slim's mind that she won the fight between her and Rollie. Because I remember on the last episode, she was like, "I won at least 2 fights." Like, like, I know I did. Like, I promise you. Like, no, sis. Like, Jayla was like, "Let me grab your hand and tell you this." Like, on some like Maury shit. Like, you're not the father. You didn't win. Maybe like 1 round, but I don't even think 2 rounds is even legit. Like, I don't even think that 1 round. Like, I think there was like half the round she was kind of giving a little bit. But we all know Rollie uses her weight to win, and it was fucked up on Zeus's end to kind of like allow this constant, whooping and flipping, and she like grabbed her and like threw her back down and then slid her across. Like, no, Slim got her ass beat. That's the end of the episode. This episode was really good. Like I said, the last 2 episodes I wasn't really fucking with, with Dolly and Paula fighting, and the Slim and Rollie beef, that is continuing to this episode. So I'm really curious to see what Rollie is gonna have Slim do. Like I said, she's gonna have her wipe her ass. Like, what is she gonna do? Like, is she really gonna be like, "Hey, give me some water"? Like, bitch, come go get it, bitch, get on your fours. Like, I really wonder how that's gonna go down. Let me know what you guys think about the episode. What did you guys? Are you guys team Rollie? Like, do you guys feel bad for Slim, or do you guys feel bad for Rollie? Like, do you guys think Rollie isn't right for being this mad at Slim? Like, I feel like Rollie still wants to be her friend, but she still wants to keep the act, like the storyline of being mad. But I don't know. What do you guys think? And do you guys think Jasmine deserved this Baddies chain? I don't think so. I think she should have went. Her and Emma should have been sent home together. We could have gone to more replacements. But no, Natalie, wants to be Natalie Nice. So yeah, that's interesting. And what do you guys think won on the fights, Ivory or Big Legs? I think Big Legs definitely won. Ivory, obviously, she's a strong girl, so she definitely, she got her licks in, her Tootsie Pop licks in. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching my YouTube video, guys. I'm out.